Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Rudy coming at you with a new video. Finally, this video has been, oh man, I should have made this video a long time ago. But first things first, I gotta say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. But thank you most of all for helping me get to 500 subscribers, because it's you guys, as you guys probably know, I couldn't get to this video point without the 500 subscribers. We are there, we've surpassed it. Thank you so much. And with that being said, just doing a little bit of a bike check on what you guys helped me get, which was the Specialized Enduro is what I ended up getting. I got a super sweet deal on it. It's not a brand new bike, but it's new to me, it's new to the channel, and I think you guys are really gonna dig it. The build is pretty sick. I like the parts that I picked out that I put on it. It's kind of a combination of parts that I had already that I took off other bikes and new parts that I ended up purchasing. But with that being said, guys, let's look at the Specialized Enduro. All right, so I'm just gonna go through this kind of quick, top to bottom, front to back, and just let you guys know what I got on here. So starting with the cockpit, I went with the P&W handlebars, the P&W stem. It's got the SWAT tool, which I really love having on hand. Also got P&W grips. On my shifter lever, I got a P&W little loam lever. Pretty nice, I like those, I like the way it feels. Running SRAM, a mix of SRAM brakes. So what I got is the guide RSC levers with the code calipers. And I am running the HS2s, HSC2 rotors, the little bit thicker rotors, which made a huge difference. I was riding it with the standard rotors and really just wasn't cutting it. Anyways, put those ones on, huge difference. I could talk to you guys about that for a while. Anyways, that's the cockpit. The seat is a P&W Volt seat. I get along with it really well. I had it on another bike, so I just swapped it over. I really like the curvature of it, so whenever you're pedaling uphill, it kind of gives you a little bit something to push off of. The lever is nothing special. I think it's a Trans X lever. The dropper seat post is the Fusion X. It is 150 mil dropper, which surprisingly actually works pretty well. What do we got here in the front? Is the Zeb Ultimate that I took off of my Norco Range. Love the fork. It did come with the Lyric, which honestly rode pretty good. I did a pre-ride before I put the Zeb on, and I'd be interested in going back to it again. Moving on back to the shock, here is a Super Deluxe, a RockShox Super Deluxe Plus, Select Plus. So it doesn't have the low speed rebound, or sorry, low speed compression, but it does have rebound on it. Works fine, it's doing really good. Moving on down to the drivetrain, I got a mixed drivetrain. So as you can see, I got the GX carbon cranks, you know, just lighten it up a little bit. It's something that I had kind of sitting around. Honestly, I literally had it sitting around. I didn't have it on any bikes. So it got put on this one. I got the XO1 shifter, XO1 derailleur, but I am running a 10 to 50 tooth NX cassette. Seems to be working great. So eventually, whenever that thing wears out, I will probably get another one. I don't know. We'll see. They're cheap. They last for a really long time, and they're bomb-proof. GX chain. Moving down to the wheels, I have the Hunt Enduro Wide. I really like the Hunt wheels. It's got a 33 internal width rim in the front and a 31 internal width in the rear. Also, the front has 28 spokes and the rear has 32. That's kind of their Enduro combo setup. Wrapped around the wheels, I went ahead and put the Butcher front and rear, but I do have a 2.3, which is basically a 2.4 in the rear, and then I put a 2.6 in the front, which is really measures out to about a 2.5 or 2.4.5. I don't know. It's not nowhere near a 2.6. So far, the bike has just been phenomenal. I absolutely love this thing. I don't want to put any real comparisons out yet, but I could definitely make this bike my one and only bike. The thing actually climbs with a air shock. It actually climbs really, really well. And these Hot Wheels, you know, they're, I think, like 72 points of engagement or 5 degree degree of engagement. Works out really well. I do feel the rearward axle path. It's not exactly like the Norco, but it definitely doesn't get hung up like the on certain things like the stump jumper does. But this video is just that quick, guys. I just really wanted to run through real quick and show you guys the bike. Say thank you so much. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers together. And I got a lot more videos on this bike to talk about. I'm going to do comparison on the Enduro versus my stump jumper, because I still have my stump jumper. I got a 170 fork Lyric that came off this thing that I'm going to throw on the stump jumper and check that out. Throw a video out there about this. But man, you know, I've raced this bike twice already, and I mean, from the very get-go, it just feels very familiar. Oh, the swap box. If you guys didn't already know, these things have the swap box. And God, I don't know if I'll ever own, but having the swap box on the stump jumper and then now having it on my Enduro, I don't think I'll ever own a bike personally that doesn't have a swap box. Not saying that I'm not going to test ride or get another bike that doesn't have one, but for my personal bike that I'm going to keep, it's going to have a swap box. I love these things. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much again to my subscribers. Peace out. Go ride your bike.